Sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Whiskey Gulch. I'm Kenny Hall, and today we're going to talk platforms. I'm actually setting up to do another video for fitting blades into handles and what that looks like by request. But I thought while I'm at it, let's talk about platforms. And I'm going to set the camera down and back up. You're not necessarily going to see my face. In this video, I'm going to move the camera around a little bit, so please bear with me and be patient, and we'll get through this. I'm not very good at editing, so you kind of get the whole thing start to finish, mistakes and all. But let's see if we can get on with it here. The reason I want to talk about platforms is because I know I do something a little bit different than most of the knappers out there making blades. I have fairly small. I may end up doing a couple of different flakers as well. I do something different with my blades that not everybody can do. I'm going to get as close as I can. What I want you to do is to look at how the edge of my blade is and how fine and thin that really is. It's not steep. I have a tiny little bit of rework on the edge, but not very much. This blade will cut leather. Takes a little bit to get started, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. Okay, and the reason we're going to talk about platforms and sharp edges is because that's one of my pet peeves. If I'm making a knife, if I'm making a cutting instrument, I believe that it should cut. So today we're going to do a platform that I don't do. This is a flat platform, and I believe that this is what most of the flake over grind knappers are doing. This is a bevel platform. It sort of looks like a flat from this angle, but it's actually beveled. You can see that it slopes off this way so that I can flake that side underneath. I use this platform when I want to preserve width. I believe that this platform will also preserve width, but I don't know because that's not how I know. And this is my platform that I do that probably gave me the name that I have today. Now this platform is as round as I'm able to get it. You can see it, probably looks a little bit faceted, which is kind of okay. But this is going to produce another effect. First, the flat platform. This is entirely experimental to me. I'm going to go ahead and put the abrading stone on it, so that I can get some grip for my flaker. A lot of guys use hand pads. I don't think that it matters that much. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there right now. If there's someone out there that is probably going to say that I stole this information, that is not the case. I've been doing this since 1996. Some of this stuff I figured out on my own. a nice even parallel flaking. But look at the deltas. See how we've got convexity and then it's concave out to the deltas. I'll go ahead and set up for the other side. The one benefit, I believe, of this platform, again, I'm still not sure yet because this is my first time. I believe that both sides can be flaked without resetting the platform. This is obsidian. It's probably a little bit, well, it's definitely softer than, you know, some of the agates and jaspers and things like that. That are being napped. I know because I nap those too when I have them, even when they're heat treated. Obsidian is still much easier to work. Now, I'm pretty sure that on the delta, which is here, so here's where, this is where I put my flaker when I took this flake. Now on the opposite side, I'm going to go right where this delta is to take that flake. Again, this is all guesswork. I'm trying to show something that a lot of nappers refuse to see. It had a tiny little hidden fracture. So that flake did not come off. I may or may not be able to take that off on the back side. For the purpose of this video, it matters very little. Up on that spot. Most of it. So there was a tiny little fracture in the edge right there, which caused that to hinge from this side. I picked up most of it. So that doesn't even matter. What I want you to look at is that. That's the finished result. All these deltas have to be picked off in order to get that, all that skin. And we're going to look at the angle platform, or the bevel platform. looks like it may have a fracture at the tip. Can you see that? And I like to come on the bottom side of it just a touch. I want to repeat what I said earlier. The bevel platform will preserve width. Long video. I gotta tell you, I'm not ranking on anybody. I just want to prove to the world once and for all, Grady Bowen got it, Ray Hill got it, Ben Fry got it, I got it, and Dale Doobie almost had it. So there are deltas. Look how thin my edge is still. But with this platform, very lightly out. Still very thin. Now, the downside is I have to reset my platform on the grinder, but if I'm grinding already, so what? But you can see how fast it was. You see how fast, and you can also see that it's still very fine. I'm going to change up flakers. Get a little bit of size with my flaker. This is the round platform. It's about as round as I can make it with my 320. This platform requires a lot more pressure than the other two. I'm going to show you this before I go any farther. There's absolutely zero platform left. None at all. So, and I know you've heard this. This actually originally came out on a video that was stolen from me and then used to destroy my reputation and build up their reputation that they didn't have with knowledge that they didn't know. When I get in here, my entire arm stiffens all the way up to my shoulder. I put pressure on and I twist my wrist just a little. That was slow motion. Zero platform. I shared this technique with Grady Bowen. I shared it with Ben Fry. I shared it with Ray Hill. I shared it with a couple of other guys. And what I will tell you is Ben Fry is a wonderful artist. He makes beautiful, incredible knives. Grady Bowen makes beautiful, incredible knives. And as far as I'm concerned, are about the sharpest in the world. What most people do, round platform, bevel platform, and now I have to pick deltas. And I'm not ranking on anybody, but if you post a picture and I offer tips, most people act like they think I don't know anything at all, and that's fine. Continue on as you are. Here's another danger. I'm picking off a delta and it's too much. It just breaks off the edge of the blade. gonna stick with these. Nap how you like. It's my pleasure to hopefully be some assistance to somebody. Again, I'm not ranking on anybody. I just want to put it out there. There's information available, and some of you may have heard this information on other videos concerning flat napping or slab napping, and I can tell you the things that I'm telling you do not apply to slab napping. All right, man. Thanks for coming to Whiskey Gulch. See you next time.